strength in you. Dun 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 dun. Coming through with the strength in you. Hey boo. Hey, coming through with the strength in you. What it do, what it do. Coming through with the strength in you. You made it. Good job. Strength in you. Coming through. Strength in you. Coming through. Hey boo. Hey boo, hey boo, hey boo. Happy Monday. You already know that song puts a smile on my face. It already gets my energy flowing. I'm getting back into my norm because last week I threw everybody off, but we're getting back to our normal routine. So, with that being said, let me bring my queen in on the scene.
Hello, hello, good afternoon. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Sugarfoot. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So let's go ahead and get our king in, amongst other things. Let's put him in here like Al.
Yo, courage. Yo, you look like a whole snack today. Don't I'm not being inappropriate, but that caramel skin looking good on you, girl. How you doing?
Well, thank you, thank you.
I know I'm not big daddy, but I can be a little daddy. There we go. I got some good energy going. Cause like I started this thing, everybody was like, man. I was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no,
Like we're
no.
starting off. I'm with some, but I'll be funny today, and we'll get everybody together, and then we'll go and see smile. So we're good. We're good.
Okay, we good.
Happy Monday. Hey, Wisdom. How you doing, Sugarfoot?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm chilling today. I'm at my brother's, so the background looks a little different, but I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm glad that you took the time to come on in with us, even though you're out having a good old time with the family. So I appreciate you still taking the time to do this with us. Yay. We got
Um,
wisdom, y'all.
you
So let me
got
just
me.
so thank all of you guys who's tuning in this morning. Happy Monday to you. We're coming into the Monday week. We're coming into the week with goodness and good energy. So we hope that we give you all of that plus more. And I'm about to throw wisdom out there and be like, I want you to hit the people with a motivation line. Just give them one good line of motivation.
All day. Don't expect change if you're not gonna make change.
Bow. Hit them with the whoa. I
Take
whoa
that
with
one over
one
your head.
side.
You don't deserve to understand that. But you gotta be willing to make a change, but you have to change, right? Like you have to do something different. Like if you're not doing anything different and you're expecting different results, that's insanity. Because people crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy.
Don't be crazy. Good advice. Good advice. I just want to see if you see. I just wanted to see. You know how that saying go? You supposed to stay ready, so you ain't never gotta get ready. I wanted to see how ready you was gonna be.
Oh, I'm always ready. I'm always ready. Don't try me. I went
All
to the
right, I
gym
got you.
today. I
Courage
took a
eight.
shower. I'm in the middle of doing laundry. I'm on it today, boy. Just because I'm out here, my brothers doesn't mean I'm not gonna do what I gotta do.
Find out straight like that.
You know,
I know, but I should have.
Okay.
Did you have some coffee this morning?
a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Mashallah. Yeah.
Not enough to be like, crazy. I feel good. I feel good.
Well,
That's
I
it. I
am
had a
so
great
glad
weekend.
you. I'm glad you feeling good. You got that energy like whoa. So I'm happy. Look, that is a warning to you, courage, because you never know what I might hit you with. So you better stay ready. Don't have to get ready, girl. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. I'm gonna hit you with something you never know when, but it's gonna come.
Can be a
I'll
little.
pull it out of one of my spiritual.
Well, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this word of the day. Let's talk about this special word of the day. Bow.
Combo. I've never
Scumbo.
used that word.
I've never used scumbo either, so we're about to
I've
learn
never
what
even heard it. So
we're about to learn it together, what it
combo.
means, all that good stuff, and try to use it in a sentence because that's what we do. We get educated and we learn things as we go throughout our day because that is the beauty of finding that strength in you. progress, learning new things every day of your life. Listen, why does always be acting funny? I don't want none of that. Back to the main. Okay. Wow.
Scumbo.
We knew how to say it.
Yeah.
He said real proper, y'all.
Scumbo.
Scumbo.
Like it's scumbo. Come on.
So I'll take the first one, and then I'm gonna ask my girl Courage to take the second one. So get your screen ready. But I'm gonna do the first one, so you have time to get ready.
I'm trying to read.
With object, modify a painting or color by applying a very thin coat of opaque paint to give a softer or duller effect. Okay. How about you, Courage? You ready, boo?
Sure. We on number 2. She know I told her at the beginning I couldn't see.
I can do it.
Modify. Okay, go ahead.
No, you started.
A drawing with light shading in pencil or charcoal to give a softer effect.
I can dig it. Here we go. There you go, Wisdom. You wanted to read. I see you ready. Get those sentences.
The examples?
The sentences, yes, sir.
Yeah. Today's online art lesson will teach students how to scumble. Okay. And the next one is Pablo decided to, right? Oh, Pablo. I thought it said Pablo. Pablo decided to scumble the sharp lines in his painting. And I'll give you one of mine. I decided to use the scumble technique when I was drawing my picture.
Okay. Good job, Wisdom. Perfect.
Oh, look at me acting all smart today. Oh.
You are awesome. Yes. Okay, Courage, you ready for your sentence, boo? Because if not, I'll play with mine real quick. But you think you got it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking because I really finna say at first I was finna say I don't want no scrub, but then I say, oh, it's scumble, not scrub.
I know how Courage is feeling today.
Good morning, Jerry. How are you, honey?
Jerry.
To all of my listening audience, we also, as always, encourage you to go to YouTube. You'll get the best effect of us live. So we encourage you to come join us there. Hello, salute. Aloha from Napa, California. I forgot to change back to salute. We knew who you were, Sugarfoot. We love you always. Okay, let me see. I remember it being scumble is also to create a softer or a duller effect. So, I don't paint well, but while attempting to perfect my logo, I scumbled across many different colors, trying to find the right one.
No. We're not taking that.
That's no, because I'm talking about I scumbled over something.
Yeah, you acting like I stumbled, and I'm like, no, we're not taking that.
Okay, let me try.
I'm gonna keep it accountable, guys. Don't worry about it.
It doesn't matter, honey love. Let's see. That was funny.
You were on the right track, though.
I'm trying to see how I want to use it.
Me too.
I used creating my logo. I used I don't know. Wait.
Okay, so what you would say on that line, right? You would say, when making my logo, I stumbled or scumbled the edges to make them a little softer.
Okay, so now I got to make my own though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to help you out.
I know, that's what I said. I appreciate it. Good looking. See, this is what it looks like, y'all. This is teamwork at its finest. So this is also proof that we're showing you that you're gonna make mistakes and it's not gonna always come out as easy, and you're not gonna always know. But don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed, because unlike that word, we stumble all the time on how we want to get through things, but that don't mean we stop. Okay. Ooh, I think I got one.
You said, ooh.
Ooh-wee.
See, wait, you know that stroke brain, you get excited for a word and then you're like, wait, I lost it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm creating a new logo. And while creating that one, I needed to scumble to make it sharper. No, but can we do sharper or is it just duller?
Duller and softer.
And softer. Softer and duller. Okay. Courage,
What
you
is
got
it?
one?
You had it. You're trying to like.
Yeah, I
give
think
it
I'm trying to sound too smart. I need to say it. Let me not try to sound too smart.
No.
You are all amazing. You all are amazing. Thank you, Salute. We appreciate you, honey. Because again, guys, it's a roller coaster ride. It ain't gonna be a smooth journey. It's the journey you want to embrace. But anyway, okay.
How would you say that? Like, if you want to identify a personality, because you could be like a softer fit.
really meant for a personality. It's more meant for drawing. But if you're gonna use it, you would say that person's facial features or that person's personality is real scumble. So meaning like it's real soft, you know.
There you go. That's what I'm trying to describe. That's what I'm trying to describe me.
Like a beer today, but that's still my joy. I love it.
Yo, I haven't thought about that in forever.
It's like a roller coaster ride. Yes, it is. And you take it and you roll with the punches. But I got one. I use these Sharpies for my logo and things to scumble the edges. I feel educated, child.
So proud of you right now.
It took forever to come up with that sentence, but again.
But that's another thing that we can teach, right? Like it might take forever, but we got there. So that's all that matters.
Persistence is key. Determination. Yes, that is what this is all about. Strength in you to push through whatever obstacle come at you. Yes. Okay, Courage, now your turn.
We're on the spot.
She the last one now.
Uh-uh.
Unless you want to keep your sentence how you want it. You want to keep that personality sentence. Okay, well, listen. I appreciate that sentence too. That works. Their personality was what? What's the word?
Scumble.
That's right, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. But okay, so this week's episode of Black History, okay, y'all, I have only 2 for you today. I will not take all your time. Give me a good 3 to 5. 3 to 5, okay? Give me like a comedian, okay? His name is John Henry Clark. He was born January 1st, 1915, died July 12th, 1998. He's a Pan-African writer, historian, and professor. Pioneer in the creation of African studies and a professional institution in academia starting in the late 1960s. He founded the African Heritage Studies Association and the Black Caucus of the African Studies Association in 1968. He also challenged the views of academics by historians and helped shift the way that African history was studied and taught. That's just telling me to slow down. I'm trying to read too fast for y'all, so I'm going to slow my roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He also actively deconstructed the lies, propaganda, and miseducation of white supremacy via lectures, debates, academic research, and books. He met and mentored many of the great minds throughout African diaspora. One of his landmark works is a documentary called A Great and Mighty Walk, and his life and the history of Africans throughout the time across the globe. That is John Henry Clark. He is a great African American. We will learn more about him. We'll post it in the group. So if you're on Facebook, we also encourage you to become part of our team, strengthen you. You'll get the facts and stuff on that in that group. So I just will catch the replay. Okay, Sugarfoot. Hey, my love. Hey, honey love. This is Black History Time on the show. We're taking a slight 5 minutes. Hey, Jocelyn. And for our last one, he's last but not least, this is Dick Gregory. I know y'all heard of Dick Gregory. He was born October 12, 1932. Died August 19, 2017. He was a civil rights activist, a social critic, writer, entrepreneur, conspiracy theorist, a comedian, and an occasional actor. He began studying African history after being told that Africans had no history before European colonization. He took on a range of issues, including ending the Vietnam War, feminism, Native American rights, and apartheid in South Africa. Regularly fasted in protest of the world events, was arrested dozens of times for his cause. That means he didn't take no for no and didn't play no games. He fought. Last but not least, in 1961, he joked in front of a white audience. Last time I was down south, I walked into a restaurant and this white waitress came up to me and said, "We don't serve color people here." I said, "Oh, that's right. I don't eat color food. Wait, I don't eat colored people. Bring me a whole fried chicken." Okay. So he authored he authored that book I read, y'all. It's called Nigga, an autobiography in 1960. No, I'm not lying. Listen, I'm not lying, y'all. If you can see this, go look up the book. It's called Nigga. I read this back in the day in Chicago. I didn't know what had happened, but Dick Gregory wrote this, and it was one of the realest things I ever read in my life. Y'all, you might not be ready for that book because that book ain't for everybody, but it breaks down some hidden truths that you wasn't ready for. But anyway, we are talking today about multiple personalities. Why is that important? Well, that is important because number one, we give everything a name and we label everything. And what they call it now, schizophrenia and what's the other, bipolarism. And I don't even know the other terms, but I know we give everything a name. And what I've come to realize is every single person, if you're a human, you have multiple personalities. I don't care who you are. And they usually throw the shade at women and be like, women come with all these personalities. But the fact is, and this is just my opinion, I think that everybody has multiple personalities. What do you guys think?
Yes. I feel like everybody has multiple personalities.
Why though?
Why do you say that, Courage?
I think it goes on like if you ask 10 people, like for me, if you ask 10 different people about me, you're going to get 10 different answers. I don't show everybody everything about me. I show them certain parts.
How does that show that one person, though, has multiple personalities? And also, guys, while Courage is answering that, in the comments, please tell us what do you think about multiple personalities and if you think that's a thing or not. But yeah, Courage, how can you determine if one person has multiple personalities?
Their demeanor, the way they, sometimes you have to look at their demeanor. Sometimes a person with multiple personalities can switch on and switch off and they can control it. There's times where other people can't control it. It just comes out of nowhere. So one person can make you believe that they may not have different personalities, but within themselves, they can tell you, "Hey, I just switched," or "I was finna switch, but I controlled myself."
Okay. What do you think, Wisdom? Do you think people have everybody share that one trait of multiple personalities?
I think what courage was more leaning towards was like emotions, right? Like we showed that like different people different emotions. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a personality issue or a personality trait, right? Um, there is such a thing as multiple personality disorder, um, where people think they're different people legit. It's a medical thing. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. As far as like people seeing 10 different sides of you, right? Like Courage is saying, I think that has to do with your being comfortable around certain people, right? Because you're only willing to show a certain side of you to that person. You're not trying to show them, all the things that make you tick, right? Or the cogs in your wheel, as they say. And in that case, I think it's just the fact of being comfortable around a certain individual and allowing that person to see what side of you want to present to that person. I don't think that this necessarily means that you have multiple personalities.
Well, for me, only reason I think that people have multiple personalities because personality ain't nothing but traits, like characteristics that make up that certain personality. You know what I mean? But like, depending on who you're around, like you say, comfortability, I guess. But like, I guess I'm speaking from a personal standpoint. I personally feel like I have multiple personalities only because, like right now, you got strength. I'm so positive, which I'm always positive. But if you catch me at karaoke or something, I am a different, I'm joy. I am not strength. I'm not the same entity. Like, I guess I guess I understand what you're saying when you say it's not really a different personality because to some degree the characteristics in me have not changed, but certain ones are on and off, if that makes sense. Because like when I'm at work, I'm different than I am at home. So the characteristics are there, but you don't turn on all the same ones at all the same times. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Victoria. How are you, Sugarfoot Sweet Face? And I would love to get y'all feedback and input on what you think about these multiple personalities because I think we all kind of have them. Because I think even with like your innocent side and your freaky side, that's a whole different set of characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So the personality is different. That's my thought, but maybe I'm thinking too much into it. What do y'all think?
You want to go, Courage?
I think that it can be mistaken as different personalities. I mean, different going through different emotions. But when you be around somebody that has had multiple personalities, I was brought up in a home with someone that had multiple personalities. You can't be tricked to think, huh?
Oh, like legit person like syndrome.
Yes, my mother was bipolar. She was diagnosed with two different personalities. So it's like when you came into a house, you never know what you may get. One day I may come in and here it is, my mother, caring, loving, happy. Then I might come back and she's been switched to a whole different person. They're just standing there looking at me with this other person wasn't a happy person. And like you, I would be like you just said this, and she would argue me down. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I,
Hold
I,
on.
I never talked to you. I never,
Yeah.
Hold on, Courage. We got a comment. Well, to be honest with you, you do all have multiple personalities because you have a mom personality, you have hanging with your friends personality, you have hanging with yourself personality. I can agree with that. I can understand that. Even as
Yeah.
far as the mom personality and you have a dad, it's like the traits that we get from our parents. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of both from each one. So I'm sure a piece of that personality is in you, and certain things trigger certain parts of that personality. But go ahead, Courage. I just wanted to read that comment.
you can't stop me.
Yes, you can, girl. You
Got
was talking
some-
about growing up with somebody. You was talking. You have a conversation with them, and they're swept down that they
With
didn't.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my mom. And like 1 minute she might tell me to do something and I'll be doing it and she'll come back and I'll be like, no, I didn't tell you to do that. Or and then it was kind of like a lot of friction because here I am, I'm getting in trouble for something that you told me to do, but she's not aware of it. Then she'll switch back. Oh, I
But,
did tell you to do that.
but is that multiple personalities or more like just forgetfulness? Like, just honest forgetfulness.
No,
She
I
wasn't.
think that's
She wasn't a
forgetfulness.
forgetful person.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't sound like she was being forgetful. It sounded like she had legit two personalities and
Yeah, she
couldn't
had
control
two legit.
like when one was going in and going out kind of thing.
okay.
She would tell you. Like, it be days like everybody like it will be days that if you came to the door and knock on the door, she'll open it and she'll speak to you. Then it'll be days you come knock on the door and she'll sit there and look at you and tell you ain't nobody at home. So it kind of brought up into a childhood where we was distanced from everybody. She
And
didn't
do you
allow
think
people to.
I want to ask you, Kurt, do you think that was like more stressful on you having to kind of like in a sense like walk on eggshells, as they say, because you never knew what to expect when it came to your mother?
Yes,
Mm.
you had to. You had to be like, well, I never know which way she's gonna be, or if it was a day all day that she was happy and playful, then it was a joyful day. Cause the next day we don't know what we're gonna come into. Or it might be a day that I would come in the house and she would just be in that zone where she wanted to be to herself. In her room,
Yeah, I
in the
wanna
Ask
dark.
you, did you ever like in your older age or whatever, did you sit down and talk to her and be like, hey mom, this I felt this way because of whatever when you had a good day with her or whatever the case is?
Sometimes, but sometimes I wouldn't have to bring it to her. Sometimes she brought it to us.
Mm.
I don't, she would bring it to us and tell us, I love y'all, but it's hard for me to love you the way I want to love you. Or, I know that yesterday was a bad day, but it's something that I can't control. She will always tell us that.
Yeah.
So growing up, it's kind of we'll just be once you grow up in the house, you be like you get used to it. So you take the good days and you take the bad days, but it never changed how much that my love for my mama stayed the same. That was
Yeah.
my mama. Could nobody else tell me different, talk to me about her differently
Right.
Because
Yeah,
to
it's your
me,
mom.
she was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
understand.
like dealing with it, like dealing with having somebody that you're close to, right? Your family, your own mother, who has multiple personalities, and how that, like how you grew up with that. Did you have any interactions like that, Drake, when it came
Oh, I
to?
definitely did, but it wasn't like where how Kurt's mom was kind of like I can't control it, and for us it was more like, well, for me, I can't speak to everybody who live with me because you can live in the same house and have different experiences.
Yeah.
So, like for me, it was more the lines of good day, bad day, or woke up on the wrong side of the bed type of deal, or something triggered that type of action. It wasn't like how we got a name for everything and it's labeled. It's just really like this person went to war, which was my grandfather. He'd been to war, so he had things sometimes that would trigger him and would piss him off, and we'll get cussed out and get called all kind of names. But it wasn't like, well, I can't control it. It was just more the lines of this
Well,
person.
That's like PTSD, right?
Yeah, it was more like PTSD, or it was really just like being what I consider human nature. You having a bad day, and sometimes you don't want to be bothered with this in particular person because you know what kind of energy they're gonna bring to the table, and you just don't want to deal. That's cool. So you distance yourself from them, or you may even lash out at them to get them to want to leave because you don't want them there. So I don't, I guess, necessarily try to label so many things because I feel like labeling things is just one way to put people in all these different categories and boxes. And to me, we was born like that. So I don't want to be in no more boxes. That's why I'm like, technically, we all kind of got multiple personalities. Because if you woke up on a wrong side of the bed, like for instance, you woke up and your dream was just reliving your stroke type deal. And then you wake up, you're probably not gonna wake up the happiest. You're gonna wake up with a little irritation in your spirit. So you're not probably gonna want to do some of the things or deal with some of the same people that you would normally want to deal with. So I don't know. Yeah, I've dealt with all of it, but I don't label it because it never was really labeled for us, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But denying the fact that we grew up like the way I grew up. For instance, we didn't have the label of anxiety. Like that wasn't the thing, right? It wasn't until we got older where like it became a thing, and now your kids are going through it. I don't have kids, but like for instance, your kids are aware of that word anxiety. Uh,
Yeah.
but labeling it doesn't mean it doesn't exist,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like it's
facts. That's facts. I'm not trying to pretend like it doesn't exist. I'm trying to get out of putting everything in a box because just because you want to give it a name don't mean like us. For instance, we put ourselves in a box of hemorrhagic stroke survivors. But why? When we all just stroke survivors. Like people who have TBI. It's like, well, we had TBI and you had hemorrhagic, but we all stroke survivors. So it don't really matter. Let's stop trying to minimize, make the group even smaller. It's like we're already different or having issues. But if we just appreciate the differences that each one of us possess, even on our multiple days of not wanting to be bothered or whatever, then it just is what it is. But I feel like to some degree there is an excess with the labeling, and now that's kind of what we go to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, because we have this, we need medication for that. And it's like, no, that's not always the case. So now I just want to guess to shine a light on the fact that we all have multiple personalities just because we have feelings. And certain feelings bring out certain parts or certain traits in that personality that you just don't want to deal, or certain times you just do want to deal. But to keep, like, to me, segregating the world based off these things, I'm kind of over it. You know what I'm saying? So
Real quick, I don't want to derail the conversation too much, but for those who don't know, what's that thing under my picture? Real quick, if you want to explain that.
okay, appreciate you. So for all you guys who watch it and you're listening, please tune in on YouTube so you can get this login. I mean, so you can get this code. This link is to my PayPal account that goes right to the Strength in You bank account. And we're doing a fundraiser to get stroke survivors to stroke camp and to hopefully help with some bills and get some things fixed and get some resources, and just to, raise awareness and get some positivity going to stroke survivors who feel enclosed and stuck in certain places. We want to give them hope, light, and love. So please donate to our cause. We selling snacks in the USA. For all those located in Colorado Springs, I can deliver them straight to your door. And if you're willing to wait for shipping anywhere around the US, you can donate and I will ship it to your house. So please feel free to donate to the cause. Stroke survivors rock, strengthen you. Come through, y'all, with the donation.
Absolutely.
I just want to address that real quick because I know we threw it out there and we didn't talk about it. So I was like,
I know, I appreciate it because we were talking
take a
about
step back and talk about it real quick and then get back into the topic.
Good job. Good job.
The producer had came on. I was like, oh, we got to talk about that.
That is true, though. That's fact. So good job. I appreciate that. But no, guys, really, I need your feedback. I need your comments. Like, let us know what you think. If you have any questions for us as well about multiple personalities and why we even think that's a thing, because I really do think, I think maybe I shouldn't have called it multiple personalities. Maybe I should have just said multiple feelings or something. But I guess the only reason I called it multiple personalities, I truly do feel like on a good day, you're going to get joy. You might find strength. But you catch me on a bad day, you might get stinty. Okay? Joy might pop out. Ain't no telling who might pop out. It depends on the energy that you send forth to me. So that
Who's
determines.
that last girl? Because I don't want to bump into her.
Oh, you don't want to meet Joie.
Yeah, no. The way you said that was just like, I don't want no. I
But
don't
no,
know who that
seriously.
is, and I don't want to meet that person.
And then you got Juicy Joy, because that's the ratchet one. Juicy Joy is ratchet. Like, the hood is real in her. But I think it's a real thing with the multiple personalities. So I'm sure that even with being a survivor of trauma, you get multiple personalities of who you want to be depending on who you're around. So I don't know if I necessarily say it's just emotions.
I think it's a mixture of both, right? Because I have my moments, right, where like I get my feelings and I want to self isolate and I don't want to talk to nobody. And then I have my days where like today I'm in a good mood. I'm like ready to go. It just depends how what's going on in my life currently. How I woke up is very important. How I went to bed is also very important. Did you go to bed hungry? Did you like get good sleep? Like ever since I had the CPAP machine, I've noticed like up in my energy. Like I'm a lot more energetic during the day. Like I haven't needed to take my naps or whatever. Like that was the thing where I was constantly having to take naps. But lately it hasn't been. So everything's been good. So I've been in a good mood. But whereas if everything was kind of shitty, I'd be in a shitty mood. So I think it's a mixture of personality, emotions, and conditions, like whatever you're going through at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, and even the weather, to be honest, the weather even plays a part because if you're not getting good vitamin D, people don't know that that is extremely important to your mood. You need vitamin D.
Yeah, it is.
It's a movie. It's
No
I
way.
can't. It's a movie. I can't think of the name of it.
I hate
But
wisdom so much because you know the fact that the weather is what it is. I hate him so much. Yeah. So vitamin D is extreme from the sun. Let me make that clear. Vitamin D from the sun is extremely important, guys, because
The
if you
little kid in
notice,
my head was
when
like,
the
we had to
sun
make
is
that joke.
out and it's really bright outside, your energy is
Yeah.
lifted and your mood is elevated
Oh, man.
and your energy is just everything. But when you sit in the house and you got your blinds closed all day and it's gloomy, that's exactly what your spirit is like. It's really just dry and you find yourself lashing out at people more than maybe you would on a regular day because you need that vitamin D. Get that in your life. So that's
Yeah,
important.
Absolutely.
Courage, you got anything you want to tell people about the personalities or the vitamins that's good?
no, because I lash out in dark, sun, cloudy. If I feel like I'm being threatened or I'm being disrespected, I'm gonna let you know. And the way I do it is you might feel as if that I'm lashing out, but I'm not lashing out. I'm just speaking my truth of how I feel.
yo, why you got?
Oh, gangster, real quick.
She did
Courage.
get
But
like let me
I
tell
I
feel
know
you.
like you was gonna punch
I'm
me
just
through the
saying,
screen. I was like,
I'm
yo,
just talking. See, cause that's just the way. See how I just
He said, "What
switch.
you
you
trying
got
to
too
fuck out?"
aggressive. You got too aggressive. You're talking with your hands. Don't do that. Don't be ghetto.
He said, "Don't do
But
that. Don't be
it's a
ghetto."
movie. I was trying to think of this movie. It's a movie about a man that had different personalities, and his neighbors really thought you that he had a wife. In the daytime, he would dress up like a woman because he lived like a woman in the daytime.
I think I seen
You
that.
and you seen it,
I
and
think I
then he would change back and wear man clothes, and the neighbors really thought it was a man and a woman.
mm.
I don't know what that.
Oh, y'all be watching. That's crazy, though.
Listen, y'all. Also, we was talking
It
about
was
this
he was
vitamin
two
D.
different people.
We was talking about this vitamin D about these personalities, but let me also remind you to take some vitamin B, B6 and B12. That is also good for your
So I
mental
think he
and some
twelve.
black seed oil. I don't know if you know about black seed oil, but that's also good for your mental as well. So
Oh, really?
don't be allowing your circumstances and things to make you pop up out yourself and don't be who you want to be and all that good stuff. Because as that sign says, it's the journey you want to learn from. Just keep going forward. So don't let nothing make you upset and make your mood flip and bring out these personalities that switch you on and off. Only you got control of that. So you gotta let you do what you need to do for you. Hold on, honey love. Hey, why are you sending love? Cause I love you, girl. What you mean?
Why are you?
Why you being so nice, Joy?
Hello, Christina Honey Bun. We was over here talking about multiple personalities, y'all, in case you missed some of the show. Because we believe that, well, I believe that I can't speak for everybody else, but I believe that y'all all look all of y'all, including myself, have multiple personalities. Because it just depends on how you woke up, how you, like as Wisdom said, how you went to bed, what fed your spirit. You know what I'm saying? That would all determine how you feel for the day.
Yo,
Boy, you get like so many nicknames. It's ridiculous. Honey bun, honey lips, honey sugar. I'm like,
You
why is
sound
she
like a
always
hater.
honey
Don't be
something?
over here hating on raining on my
I'm
parade.
hating. Nobody's like, hey Junior, how you doing? Hey, wisdom. Hey, courage.
Because you got to talk to the people. See, I talk to the people and let them know I love them. They know I
I'm
love
feeling
them.
some kind of way, people. Yo, let me know in the comments that you're happy to see my face too. I think I missed it.
Well, Kristen, you know, you can always catch us, honey, on YouTube, iHeartRadio, anywhere where there's a podcast. You can listen to it, baby. Just put in Strength in You, and that young logo with that fighting the heart of a survivor gonna pop up, and you can listen to all of the old episodes. Actually, I encourage y'all to do that and give us feedback on all that, because the only way to grow and get better at anything in life is to get constructive criticism from the people that love you most. And I really feel like y'all got true love for us. So we encourage that feedback and look forward to it. So please, please, please get that feedback. And in case you missed the word of the day, it was scumble, which means to make it smooth.
Or an image when you're painting.
Wow, what wisdom said.
I got you. Because you guys are struggling with the scumble word. So I was like, I'll take over.
Well, that's good. You know, they hear my voice a lot. So maybe if you start reading words like the word of the day, then they'll start hitting you
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, wisdom, we love you, sugar lips. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. I could. Okay. Hi, Christina. How you doing? I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
He gonna call me later, y'all. He gonna talk about it. He not joking.
You want to know guys right gears? No.
But no, guys, and please go over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so you'll get some notifications when we go live.
Absolutely.
And also, please go to iHeart and download and share so you can share with other people who missed us and who need to get a good positive word, because everybody needs good energy and positivity. The world is so consumed with darkness that if you ever need some strength, courage, and wisdom, you can always tune in and strengthen you and find the love you need right here. We are your support team.
Hashtag replay.
Always, forever. You heard what he said. Do what he say.
Do it right now.
Right.
I'm joking.
Also, let me remind you about the fundraiser that we're doing. It's to send stroke survivors and their family. We're starting with one if we can, but if we can get more, please help us. Please help us. We're trying to send stroke survivors and their family to stroke camp. The importance of stroke camp, it is to elevate not only the survivor, but the families. It teaches them how to be able to cope and deal with stroke, because it's not an easy thing to deal with. So we don't go through it by ourselves. Our families also suffer. So please donate, contribute, support, buy some snacks, all that good stuff. And I'm going to give you the rest of your day to love yourself and remember how great you are. So with that being said, I want you to put your crowns on. I want you to put your crowns on and put that lantern inside that crown and turn that light up. Everything that's positive gonna radiate all over your body. Anything negative, we bouncing back. We're accepting that. My boo said,
I have to get y'all on my show, The Unique Experience, because y'all are the bomb.com.
Yes, and shout out to Christina Anderson. She has a show called The Unique Experience. Go check her out. I will get all the info, guys, and we're going to promote her as well, because we are just trying to elevate one another and change what it means to be supportive. We all are a team in this. Know that you're loved by the best. Nothing can stop you. And as long as you're going forward, ain't no stopping you. When you're down, the only place left to go is up. Keep shining your light as bright as you are. And until next time, my honey loves, we will talk to you next week.